to CMS News. Now your school in 30 seconds.
New dress code violations come to middle school. A new punishment called lunch detention finds its way into CMS. What do middle school teachers expect in their classes? How do you manage your time wisely in order to get your work done? In order to be an athlete, you need good grades.
And welcome back to CMS News.
Our first topic we'll be discussing is dress code.
Yes, so let's get to it. Dress code. Dresses, rips and jeans, skirts and shorts cannot be any shorter than 3 inches above the knee. No muscle tees, tank tops, or spaghetti strap dresses. Your shoulders must be covered. Hoods, sunglasses, clothing that advertise alcohol, drugs, or bad language are not allowed. You may wear no dangling jewelry like chains. Pajamas will not be allowed unless told otherwise. If you choose to wear leggings, your shirt must cover your butt. If you choose to break dress code, you'll be sent home or you'll have to have somebody bring you another change of clothes. If you get dress coded, you may or may not get lunch detention. After getting dress coded so many times, you could get sent to in-school suspension.
Now I'd like to introduce Mr. Marcus Bauer. He's coming in with us on the show today to talk about the terrible treacheries of lunch detention.
Lunch detention is terrible. This will be something new to you. You've heard about silent lunch, but have you heard of lunch detention? This is a punishment that nobody likes.
Well, how do you get lunch detention?
You can get it by wearing a hood in class, saying something that you know you shouldn't, or even turning your work in late. All 5 teachers host lunch detention weekly. You sit in their room silently like an exhausted kangaroo that can't jump around in the Aussie plains. Anyway, so if you get in trouble a lot, lunch detention is coming your way.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Bauer, and we'll see you after a quick commercial break.
Hi, I'm Zoe Alexandra, and I was wondering if you have drama in elementary school. If you do, you have a lot of it in middle school, and I'm here to give you a bunch of tips to stay out of it. Tip 1, never talk about someone behind their back. Tip 2, anything mean you have to say, keep it to yourself. Tip 3, don't talk to the wrong people. Tip 4, try your best to stay positive. Number 5, don't take your anger out on anyone. Tip 6, last but not least, the golden rule, treat others like you want to be treated.
And welcome back to CMS News. Now we're going to be talking about time management.
Yes, in middle school, time management is very important. There's a good amount of free time in middle school, which is perfect for doing your work, if you choose to. If you need to use the restroom, I'd recommend going to the bathroom between classes so you can stay in class the whole period. We have one class called RTI, or enrichment.
What do they do in RTI?
You can work on unfinished work, or the teacher will assign you something.
Yeah, sounds like a great time to finish up work.
Yep, sure is.
Now we have another special guest, Mr. Randy Selman. He's been telling us how sports and grades relate.
Thank you, Ms. Tossel. So in elementary school, you play for our Boys and Girls Club, and in middle school, you represent our school. You must represent our school with good grades and your athletic abilities. So now you are considered a student athlete.
So is there a punishment for bad grades?
Yes, there actually is. 1 F on a report card or a progress report equals 1 game that you have to sit.
Hello, this is Lee Hollingsworth with the CMS News. Today I'm going to be interviewing a few teachers from the Coalfield Middle School about what they expect in their classes. And here's the question. Teachers, what do you expect from your students in your classes?
What I expect from my students is for them to try their very best, always giving me 100%, and just doing the best that they can.
I expect effort. Don't give C effort if you want an A. Give A effort if you want an A. Don't expect good grades if you're not going to do good work.
My expectations for the upcoming 5th graders coming into middle school, I expect you guys to know your multiplication tables first and foremost. Second of all, I expect for you to do your work and turn it in on time. I also expect for you to be respectful to all your teachers and listen. That means you, Brody Jackson.
Expectations for middle school students from me? Just kidding. I expect you to treat others the way you want to be treated. I expect you to do things the right way. And I expect to have respect in my classroom at all times. We like to have fun, but I like to be serious when the time to be serious is. Believe the stories. I am crazy.
Hello guys, I'm Mr. Hines. I teach STEM and project-based learning in 6th, 7th, and 8th grade, and looking forward to seeing you guys next year. My expectations in my class are that you do right. We all know how to do right. We know right from wrong, and so that's what I will encourage you to do, is do right.
You can work on unfinished work or the teacher will assign you something.
What do they do in RTI?
You already have
Hey guys, I'm
RTI seems like a good time to finish up work.
Common question.
just
Thank you, Miss Thompson. Now, I would like to introduce Marcus Bauer. He's coming on the show.
No, that's my line.
School or student. Oh my gosh.
A school student.
We're gonna have a lot of it in middle school, and I'm here to give you tips about staying.
Oh, my phone went off. Sorry.
Hello, this is Lee Hollingswood.
Now I'd like to introduce Mr. Marcus Wade School, which is perfect for doing your work if you choose to.
Hi, I'm Zoe Alexander. I'm wondering if you have drama.
Their classes. Oh, I forgot to take off the middle school. Keep going.
Oh no, wait, restart.